Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rui Costa. Now it's Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rui Costa.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Nedved. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Colorado Springs are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You shapes to shoot! Oh, fantastic from Platini! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, they've got it again. Koulibaly. Chouameni. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. And that was very necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Rui Costa. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Hello everybody, and
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
There's the start of the second half.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Inzaghi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And we have our very first corner. Platini can get it clear. Thuram. Knocks it into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Vieira. And this is Bale. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's made its way to him. Gets his head on it! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Romario. Eto'o in the hunt and looking threatening.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Time and again they are repelled. He came in hard, very hard. And he's lost his man here. Eto'o! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! And a chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nicked it back promptly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rui Costa concedes a free kick for that. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
And here's Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff gets flagged offside. Isco. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he welcomes it in. Puskas! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Puskas is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Puskas. Puskas showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Lahm.
Oh, really well played.
And he lines up a cross. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Almost half an hour in now. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still goalless. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Played back in. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. Lahm plays it in. Messi. Beckham. That is good alertness. Mateus. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Quality ball. No, it's come to nothing. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 14, striker.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field,
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Jorginho, number 21, Yamal. Substitution
Messi.
taking place.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears, shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Beckham. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think...
Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. Oh, what a ball! Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Baresi. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge
Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Messi. That's really nicely played. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Number 6.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta, he's found a way through, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Luis Suarez. Shot could be on. Messi! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely shaped ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Messi with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! It's run loose, tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Colorado Springs really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo getting this one clear. Vieira. Beckenbauer. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rivaldo. Costa Curta with the slide tackle there. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Milan are looking to go forward now. Some resolute defending there. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shakes to shoot! taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Big chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no...
Here's a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. And here's Forlan. He's having a go! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Colorado Springs are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Colorado Springs have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's nice. It's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Rivaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. And this is Cruyff. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the ball's gone astray. Look at the space here, and the shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area. Batistuta! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And he's being shifted off it. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, it's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he? It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's there to retrieve it. Cruyff! Cruyff! No one quite like him! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Colorado Springs are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of...
He's had a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're back on the ball again. Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zanetti. That's a little off target. Mbappe. Guti.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Bergomi. Oh, can he get onto this? Beckenbauer. Messi, played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes added
Nedved,
time.
well seen. Saw that coming. Zanetti. And he's had a hit! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are right back... And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Hello everybody
What
now.
a good
We'd
half.
like to ask
They've
you
gone
all to
blow for
kindly
blow,
stay seated
and it's
during the
2-2.
match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
India
Coming
kick
on
off the second
field
half.
is number 11, Filippo Inzaghi.
Great vision. Hazard. He is through here. Xavi Alonso. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got away. And it's Lam. Lam plays it. He's got tall. Against the crossbar. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Xavi Alonso played into space. Van Bouten makes the interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Inzaghi. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Guti. Tries to play it, tries a shot! There it is! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 5 minutes.
No
added
unnecessary
time.
risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. DiMarco. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And it's Zico. Thuram calmly anticipates. Luis Suarez. Tonali has it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. Cannavaro getting this one clear. And it's Lam. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lam is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Great defending, strong and determined. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Puskás proves just a little bit too strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a good ball. Big chance! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Zico. It's Zico! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's
added
picked it up
time.
out wide. In it comes. Deftly away. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff.
Second
Number
period
5,
then underway.
Suarez.
Colorado
Number
Springs
25,
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 8, Nedved.
Little
Substitution
pass
in
back.
progress.
Played back in. Vieira. And it's Ribéry. Now it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out to the right. Hit into the middle. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, super find. He's away! And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's a dangerous... Takes a shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Colorado Springs clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lahm receives it in a wide position. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising position. Climbs up big! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Decent game of football, that. Intense. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is... And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Cruyff finds himself offside. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, this is a great position. Bergomi. And it's Tonali. Gerrard. And this is Griezmann. And this is Luis Suarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That could spell trouble, and he's found a way past. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, denied, brilliantly.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Bergomi. Well read, nice interception. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So we're still where we started right now. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Romario. Goes down, but nothing given.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Fiore. That's Gerrard. Baresi. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that has not gone well. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. Now Fiore. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Johan Cruyff. Number 5.
So off we go once more.
Number 23.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Number 7, Jan King. Number 10,
Thuram.
Messi. Number 8,
Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi gets it clear. And it's Lam. Some good work on the right flank here. In towards the back stick. White with the clearance. Back they go. And it's Xavi Alonso. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Brilliant save, it was certainly dipping.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
Corner number 3 coming up. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. Out to the right. Here comes the cross. That'll be a throw. Vieira. He's on it. Can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's been shifted off it. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. Big chance! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look?
Real chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh no, this does not look good. Nedved. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Collar. 4 extra minutes added on. And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper. There's the shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now who's going to be first to this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's having a go! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Nedved simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. He has a look up.
Colorado Springs really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Belletti. Great vision. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. He's found some space. And the shot! Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. And this is Batistuta. Nedved. And it's Messi. Van Basten does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to go... Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Colorado Springs really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Nedved. Belletti. Belletti.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He can run onto that. He's found a way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. O'Shea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Belletti.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Messi. Foot in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Colorado Springs clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Maldini makes the interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good run down the left. Serginho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He rises! Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nice interception, well timed. Cleared without complication.
Has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. An instinctive delivery. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won.